Hi ladies, it's Friday, Penny's here. The sun's just setting. It's been an off and on day today. I've had some rain. It's not been too cold anyway. This is the last little bit to do on my gnome fairy pixie house, which is for my son. He wants it. So the last bit is just to cover the lid. So I've already rolled out the red. It has got a nice little glitter in this one, but most probably won't see it if I put a gloss thing on it or anything. Now I've rolled it out with my roller because if I put red in the pasta machine and I forget and I go and put another colour in, well, you can see the colour of my wet one, the baby wipe, just wiping this. And if I forget to clean the rollers properly, it ruins the next bit of clay. So, especially after red, wash hands, baby wipes or whatever. So that's that. Then all I have to do is put it on. Try not to get any bubbles. It's smooth. Look, there's a bubble there. So that doesn't help, but the tin's a bit flexible, if you know what I mean. So anyway, I'll just go round and round. Let's show a bit of my sharp knife somewhere. And just stick it all like that. No, I think I'm alright there. That's the inside. I've seen another one that I really want to try, and very similar, but it had mushrooms growing out of the side. So I thought, ooh, I'd like to try that one. So I think that'd be another project for me. Right, I've got my sharp end and I'm just going to cut around it. No matter if it's not perfect, because you can always pull it a little bit. If you see what I mean? Around. So carry on cutting. Bit like doing, I can't hold it properly, we're trying to show you. A bit like doing a pastry cut, isn't it? On your pie can, God, what like? Your pie plate. Your apple pie, you have to hold it like that, don't you? And then cut it round. Maybe I should have done that with this. I don't know. Don't know if I'll see my darling grandchildren this week again. Chloe has got so many birthday parties to attend. She's flavour of the month, I think, at school. I'll have to dress in a fairy outfit, I think, and go and join her at one of these parties, because it's the only way I'm going to see her. Adam, doing a lot of his own things now, because he's getting older. Right, so that's all that needs to be done with that. Just neaten out your edges. You could do a fancy pattern if you wanted, but no, I think I'll keep it like that. And then, as I say, I'm going straight on to white. So, first things first is baby wipes. Baby wipe everywhere. Look at that, just doing that little bit. Now, if you can see that. Red, the dye of it's terrible. So I'll clean it all up. Like that. Get a little bit of, what's it? I usually have a bit of, where's it gone? I had it here, here it is. Even a little bit of alcohol long as it's not half as risky. It makes it squeaky clean then, doesn't it? Yeah. But even that, it still bring up a bit more. So, don't want pink dots, want white dots. Right, so I've already squashed this up and everything. I'm just making sure there's no red on it. And I roll that out by hand. Right, so you can use naturally any size you want if you like, little small dots on your toadstool, or larger ones. I have used this in the past. You could tell that there's whites along it, but it is the right size, I think. A little bit bigger. Must have used it for something else. But I have got these, which of course cut much better. So these are the ones I'll use. I don't know how many we'll need, but don't forget we will have some hard ones, just so that it's not all symmetrical, and we'll have some hanging over the edge. So I'll put the top on, and oops, I'm just smoothing out the edges a bit more. But it's meant to be natural because it's in the wood, and it's not a designer piece, is it? Try not to get too many finger marks on it though. Right, that's that. Have a wipe. I said, you do go for a lot of baby wipes. I said, well, it depends what I'm playing with. If it's female clay, yes, I do go through a lot. If it's shabby chic or stuff like that, no, I don't really use them then. It depends. Right, we'll take this off here. Look at that, perfect. Perfect. Now, all we have to do is decide where they're going. There's my door. I'll have this one hanging over. And have this one there. Another one hanging over. One there. I'll cut that one in half. Oops, sorry ladies, I'm blocking your thing. And then that one I'll just have just on the edge like that. A little bit of muck on it. Like that. And I think that's another half one, is it? Like that. I seem to have done lots of halves and that. There we go. I think I like that better. Yes. So that's that. And yeah, I think that's enough on it. Put that one there and put another half on there. That's okay, isn't it? So just to make sure that there's no air around it, which most probably is, I just get my little tool, and I don't want to squash it all down, but we don't want air to be under the top bit of clay, as it doesn't seem to stick then, and it comes apart. Maybe I should use my roly tool if I can find it. Bear with me. It's in here. Yeah. I've just got a smallish one here. Next week, ladies, I'm thinking of doing my very first little competition. It's coming up to my birthday next month, and I think it's just a little thank you for all my subbies who stick with me, and I'll tell you all about it next week. It's going to be very easy. You don't have to make me anything or anything like that. But and the theme I'm showing you next week in relation to my holidays, which is happening, is the seaside. So I hope you look out for that next week, and I'm just so happy I'm still not reached 200 yet, but it's not the numbers, is it? It's the people that continuously watch you and give you encouragement, and bother to watch and bother to comment on it and give you encouragement. So things like that I think are much better than numbers. There, that is my top done. So I hope you like that, Fatima, and that will go in the, that's been in the oven, and this will go in the oven now 110 for about 10 minutes, almost 15 minutes, and then I might give it another go with this Cleopatra, what's it called, you know, it's a pearl gloss like I used on here. It doesn't seem as sticky as it was, so I don't know if the stickiness just goes with time, I don't know, but it doesn't seem as sticky as it was, and I can't see it staying very clean if you don't protect it in some way. So there we go, number 2 pixie house, and which looks lovely. As I say, you put a candle in that, or a battery operated candle is better, and then you can leave the lid on, and it looks very nice at night. So thank you very much for watching, ladies, and I'll come back shortly. Thank you very much, ladies. Good night.